West Tigers country, we are going up against a very well-structured and brilliant team this coming weekend. That is the Penrith Panthers, but I believe with just 5 key areas on both defense and attack, we can and will come out with the win. But before we break down those golden tickets to success, make sure you like and subscribe because this is your one-stop shop for all things West Tigers and NRL footy talk. My name is Geordie. I am a die-hard Tigers fan, and I'm so pumped you are here. So let's get into it. Really brief background about us against the Penrith Panthers. Obviously, Nathan Cleary, JAROME, LUAI going head-to-head. The last 41 games we've played, Penrith definitely has come out on top, and that is no kind of surprise there. They are a very well-dominating and very well-structured team that knows how to execute week in and week out. They have definitely come off a decent little leg here on a win, where we're coming off a not-so-good leg with 3 losses in a row. We really got to get something going, Tigers fans. What do you think is the key and kind of the secret sauce, if you will, to getting things going again? Is it mentality? Is it skill? Is it effort? I believe I might have some structured footy reasons why we can get the win and how we can get the win, but I'll get into those in just a moment. This wins this season, we are 5-12 when they are 4-12, 42% win rate, and they're at a 33. So overall, we're doing a little bit better, but overall, I think they do have the better structure and mentality, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Completion rate is the same. I will say with this, our attack I'm quite happy with, especially when we are locked in. Our defense, though, is where things get a little bit iffy. We're at 85.6 on paper, but I would say in reality, we're sitting right at 50 or 60% good tackle like efficiency and effectiveness. I'm really not stoked on our tackles and our defense and kind of our line speed and structure when it comes to our defense. And I think that is going to be a huge key to winning the game this week, but also the stopping points as well. They have an 88.3% tackle efficiency overall defense. It's definitely more than that in reality, and when they come up against a team like us that isn't locked in and hasn't gotten into the mindset of, hey, we are decent, then overall they are going to be the better team. So defensively, these are a few notes I jotted down. They definitely have more of a compressed defensive line. What I mean by that is they know how to compress their middle defenders very tightly, trusting their edge players to slide and scramble. That's something we've been trying to do lately, but we just haven't had the opportunity with Charlie Staines, with Brent Naden, even Alex Seyfarth. They haven't been sliding. This team, they definitely force teams to play around them and not through them, where we get teams to play through us, not around us, and that is going to be a big thing defensively that they are going to be going off on. They also have aggressive line speed, and when we're thinking attack, this is what we're going to be thinking of. They move fast and in unison. They know how to suffocate us, and their timing is definitely elite, guys. They are rarely ever offside, and they are always applying pressure non-stop to the last second of the game, and that's something we have to really work on, making sure that, hey, let's get those quick play the balls, get those quick passes off to our forwards, our second rollers, things like that, and making sure we get through that defensive line. Number 3 is their back 5 defensive work. This one really is kind of where they dominate a lot of their yardage sets. Their outside backs, people like Dylan Edwards, Brian Toa, those guys know how to dominate on that field, and they allow their forwards to kind of rest defensively, and then give them a time and space to get those meters in, and then it really helps a sustainable way of keeping their team going longer minutes overall for each player, and that to me is that next level elite team that I just don't feel like we have just yet. Would you guys agree with me? Next is their edge cohesion on defense. They definitely have good combinations where they defend together season after season. They've always been a brilliant team, so they read plays very intuitively, and we've seen that with Taruva, with LUAI, even Jack Bird. People that come out of that system, they know that they are very good players. They don't get trick-shotted, they don't get blocked, they are doing very good things, and they know how to execute at a very high level. Number 5 is discipline and patience. This is something we don't have just yet, and I think we're growing into it very, very quickly, but it's not quite evolved just yet, and once it is, man, we will be unstoppable, Tigers fans. They rarely overchase offloads or bite on dummies, right? They are just locked in on their defender. Instead, they let teams burn tackles and back themselves on to defend repeat sets, and that there is going to be one of our biggest weaknesses, I think, when we're attacking, is we like to dummy, we like to try and step. Heath Mason, I'm thinking of. JAROME, LUAI, I'm thinking of. And with LUAI being in against his old mate Cleary, they know how each other plays. So for us, it's going to be great, but for them, that's going to be dangerous to us because they know what they can expect for someone like LUAI, especially Nathan Cleary, and he can be yapping, saying, hey, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and kind of guess what's coming next, and that is going to be really, really awesome to watch and kind of funny to see, but at the same time quite concerning. Next is their attacking style. So now we're looking at our defense. This is our moment to shine, Tigers fans. Like I said, our attack when we're locked in has been great. I've loved it. I think we're at a point now where we can comfortably attack. It is our defense that I really, really wish we would work on. And I know the defensive coaches and Benji are working on it, but this is where we've been lacking the last few weeks, along with the mentality thing. So this is what we can look out for. Is their left side. They know how to strike on that left side. The edges have always been deadly. They always execute block shapes and short balls with perfect, impeccable timing. And the same thing with Nathan Cleary. He knows how to get that dummy out. He knows how to find that gap. We've seen it time and time again. And with Cleary, like while we're talking about him, he will be the guy kicking this game, and his kicking game is cornerstone to all of their wins, all of their successes, and he definitely knows how to pin teams deep. He also knows how to drop bombs with scary hang time, which is not great when we're trying to go up and compete for that. And he knows how to quick kick those 40-20s with absolute ease. He also knows how to grubber perfectly for repeat sets over and over and over again. And I bet we will see a lot of that this weekend, is those little grubbers into the corners through that middle line. Those are things will keep us on guard, and if we're off the mark with that, my goodness, will they tear us up. So we have to make sure we're watching for his kicking game. It's going to be quick, it's going to be witty, and it's going to be unpredictable. They are a system team. Now, I think we're growing into that. I don't think we're right there yet. We're kind of a more of, hey, how are we feeling right now? Hey, we're waiting on a leader to step up. JAROME, LUAI, wink, wink. Like, man, this team is something different. Penrith Panthers, they know how to be a system-based footy team. Their structure is very tight. They never rely on the off-the-cuff brilliance. There's moments where it's like almost planned, though. Everyone knows their role. They know how to run hard. They know how to run disciplined lines. They grind you down time and time again on attack and on defense. So we have to make sure that we are on point. We're getting back to our mark. We're making sure we come in off our mark at the same time in unison. Onside is going to be a huge thing. Making sure we're getting off those tackles at the right time. No high tackles, things like that, because those things, they would definitely try and get out of us if they can. They know that we are lacking a little bit of confidence, a little bit of mentality, and I think as Tigers fans, we need to be aware of this. Like, hey, they're a great team. We have things we need to work on. Number 4, as we near the end here, is their ruck domination. They know how to win rucks almost every set. Nathan Cleary knows how to do those quick play the balls, get the ball, run off his front foot, pass it off, get to those forwards, run it out to the edges both ways, and know how to clear the whole field. Those are the things that we have to be sure we're got our head on the swivel. We're playing eyes up footy on defense, and I promise you, if we can do this, we will win. Defense wins games, attacking doesn't. We've seen that. We've attacked well the last few games in moments. Defense-wise, whoa, man, we got a lot of work to do, and I think we could have stopped a lot of points if we would have done that. Number 5, I kind of went into this, is the edge-to-edge pressure. If a team folds under pressure, Penrith will swing that ball wide, and they'll let their edges run and hammer us to the flanks, right? So what I'm saying with that is making sure we're moving as a team. We are not gassed out. We're making sure that we are in unison and unity, and making sure that we are coming up together, because if we can do that, my goodness, will we be able to tear it up out there defensively, because I think that is where our game will be won this week. If we can come out, JAROME, LUAI lead on attack, but defensively, if we all lead together on unison, my goodness, Tigers fans, will we do amazing, amazing things. So what do you think of these 5 key takeaways for on defense and on attack to make sure we come out with the win this weekend against the Penrith Panthers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, or ugly? Am I on the right track? The Penriths are a great team for sure, or am I just overestimating them? Let me know. But as Tigers fans, I think we have a lot to believe in and dream big about this season and this week, guys. So I genuinely believe if we come out with the mentality, with the attacking flair and the defensive solidity, woo, baby, we are going to be on fire. So if you're with me, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Drop some orange, black, and white emojis and get the boys pumped up for this week. This is going to be an awesome game, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. And as always, you take care of yourself and you take it easy. My name is Jordy, and you have a great, great, great day or night wherever you're watching from.